Hello everyone, good afternoon, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. So this is Life Coach Cee Bercasio from the Life Coach Philippines, and this episode of Coaching TikTok is Coaching for Unbarrenness. This is for women like me, women who don't have kids yet, who wants to end the stigma in barrenness. Okay, so this coaching conversation is also for those who wants to support, okay, our movement to end the stigma of uh, barrenness. Okay, so my mission is to empower a million childless women worldwide to be mentally and emotionally fit, okay, to shine in their true essence as women, okay, because we childless women are still women, okay, and as they give birth and nurture lives in various meaningful ways. Okay, so thank you for joining me live today. So dun sa mga viewers natin ngayon, thank you for joining me live today. And please leave your digital footprints by letting me know where you are watching this from. So kung saang lugar man kayo dito sa Pilipinas or kaya sa ibang bansa, okay, meron tayong mga viewers na galing din sa ibang bansa. So let me know. I would be happy to know where you are watching this episode of Coaching Think Talk. Okay, so please do tag a friend and circulate this video so that we can help reach more who will be in need of what I am going to share with you today. So pag may mga kaibigan kayo na gusto nyo itag that you think will be help with these conversations, this conversation that we will do today, coaching for unbarrenness, sorry. So tag them. So let them know that there is a coaching conversation like this. Okay, that we have this episode in Coaching TikTok where they can watch, they can learn, or just simply expand their knowledge about how they can manage their current situation. Okay, so you may also give some shout out to your friends, okay, and greet them, give them an inspiring message in the chat box. Oh, pag may mga kaibigan kayo dyan na gusto nyong i-greet, okay, so you can always type it in the chat box of this video. Okay, so please do comment replay if you are watching this on a replay. So I am streaming live via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI Connect. Okay, so meron kaming YouTube channel which is Coach AI Connect. So if you are new to this platform, kung this is the first time you will be watching Coaching TikTok here in the Life Coach Philippines and on the YouTube channel, so please do like, follow, and subscribe so that you will be notified of future episodes. Okay, so let me first introduce myself for those who will encounter me for the first time. So if this is the first time that you will be in this episode, in this Coaching TikTok, okay, so ngayon nyo lang po ako nakita, okay? So I am Life Coach Cee Bercasio. My full name is Colleen Capino Bercasio. So if you will be looking for me in the Facebook, you will find my profile as Colleen Capino Bercasio. So I am a certified co-actively co-create life coach from the Life Coach Philippines, and I am also a mental health coach. So I am one of the Master Builders apprentice of Master Coach A, and our mission is as we build tribe, we make we help you make your unstoppable dream come true. Okay, I am also currently the head of supply chain of Bayan Anihan, a mission unit of the Gawad Kalinga Foundation. So I am a life coach and I do have my full-time job. So doon sa mga nagtatanong sa inyo, pwede ba yun? Yes, pwede yun. Eh marami sa amin sa Life Coach Philippines are still have their full-time jobs that are succeeding as a life coach. I am also the founder and creator of the Absolutely Worthy Coaching community, and I encourage you to join me in that community. So it is a space I created for women like me. Sabi ko nga kanina, my mission is to help empower a million childless women to be mentally and emotionally fit to shine in their essence as women, okay, as they give birth and nurture lives in various meaningful ways, because we can give birth even if we don't have kids yet. Okay, so yet pwede nga sa ngayon wala pa tayo, pero later on magkakaroon din tayo, either it's a biological or in various in countless meaningful ways. So I am a wife and been married for 12 years now, and for the almost 12 years, we will be celebrating our 12-year anniversary next month, so September. So, and until now we don't have kids yet. So before we proceed with our session, let me just remind everyone to be intentional in the time that you are spending here with us today. So, get your pack my bag moments. So, ano ba yung mga pack my bag moments natin? So, if there are something in what I am sharing with you that resonates with you, if meron kayong ideas or insights or takeaways na makuha from this session, which I hope you will. So, those are your pack my bag moments. Okay? So, anong gagawin ba natin doon? Okay? So, part of learning is also sharing it with others, so you can post it in your timeline, in your Facebook page or in your Facebook group, and put the hashtag pack my bag moment. So mas natatandaan kasi natin yung mga natututunan natin, nakukuha natin if we immediately share it with other people. So kahit one-liner lang yan, hindi naman kailangang memorize yung yung buong talk, makuha niyo lahat ng points. But if there is one thing that resonates with you and really touches your heart, at your pack my bag moment. And as you are blessed with this session, do bless others as well by sharing your hashtag pack my bag moment. And we would also like to encourage you to put the hashtag coaching TikTok so others may know where you have learned it from. Okay, so yung episode natin for today, okay, I was not able to change that, but we are already on part 3 of the living a life of courage. So, for the past 2 weeks, we've been discussing this, facing the fears of barrenness. Okay? So, sabi ko nga, ayan. So, bakit natin kailangang pag-usapan yung fears? Bakit natin kailangang pag-usapan yung mga kinatatakutan natin? Okay? So, sabi nga dito ni Marie Curie, nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood, because a lot of our fears is due to things that we don't understand. It's because may mga hindi tayo alam. We don't know a lot of things or certain parts of the things, kaya tayo natatakot. Like, bakit tayo takot lumabas sa gabi? Di ba? Kasi madilim, wala tayong makita. Di natin alam ano ba yung ano ba yung madadaanan natin, ano ba yung pwede natin makita. Okay, so yun. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. So in this session, this 3-part session, I've been discussing a lot about fears, because I want us to understand where does our fear comes from para mas maintindihan natin. So now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less. Okay? So it's not totally kailangan nating tanggalin yung fear, because fear is always be there. Pero mas nagfi-fear tayo ng less. Okay? Mas nagiging fearless tayo if we understood things. So, as I've been discussing in the past episodes, these are the fears of barren women. So we have around 3 fears. Hindi ito yung lahat. There might be more. Pero so far, based on my experience, ito yung mga kinatatakutan ko. Kinatakutan ko before as a barren woman, as a woman who don't have kids yet, okay, who cannot bear my own children yet. I may not be bearing them anymore, but I still have hope. If I cannot bear my own biological child, I can give birth to something else, something equally meaningful. Okay. of course, sinimulan din natin yung ating mga discussion on what is fear. Okay? Fear is an emotional response to a perceived threat. Okay? Fear is an emotional response to a perceived threat, and yung mga fears natin can be defined also as irrational beliefs, there is a sense of uncertainty. Yun nga, marami tayong ginagawa kasi hindi natin alam. Uncertain tayo. And also, they are distorted expectations or distorted memories natin. So, distorted expectation of the future. Minsan yung imagination natin kasi kung masyado tayong tawag dito, creative. So, when we imagine things, minsan na, tawag dito, how do you call that? Masyado nating na-over imagine yung mga things. Napapalaki natin in our head. Yun, distorted expectations of what the future is. And distorted memories of the past. Kasi meron tayong mga memories of the past that triggered our fear. Kapag naalala natin is natitrigger yung feeling natin ng takot. Sometimes nadadala natin dito sa future. Na a lot of times, it is magnified, or since they are memories, it can be about the childhood. Hindi lahat kasi yan maaalala natin yung lahat ng detalye. Pero pag nadala na natin ngayon, in these present times, nag-feel in din kasi yung thoughts natin na ano ba yung nangyari sa atin before. And if we know, if we know our mind is there to protect us. So, it will always think of things in a way na it will lead us away from danger. Okay? So, lagi niya magbibigay ng warning. So, kung ano yung will keep us safe, the mind will feel in that. And yun, it may distort what memories we have of the past. Okay? So, before I continue, I would just like to greet our viewers who are joining me live today, live in this episode. So, thank you, Coach Tin De Hoya from Pasig City, yan si Coach Tin, and thank you also Coach Nord for joining me live today. So si Coach Nord from Benguet. So sabi niya dito, fear is an emotional response to perceived threat. Yes, it is an emotional response to perceived threat. Okay? So actually sorry, asan na yung aking presentation. Ayan. So sabi nga nila, fear is a reaction while courage is a decision. Okay? So, yung fear kasi, yung reaction kasi sometimes hindi talaga natin mapigilan yung initial reaction natin. Pero we have to decide in our minds, with ourselves, are we going to let fear overrule us, overcome us, or we allow ourselves to overcome these fears that we have. Okay, so what else did we discuss in the past? So we are just doing some recap. So also we have discussed what are the negative consequences of fear. Okay, fear has a positive, it has an advantage. Kasi it is a warning. Okay, it's a warning device. It is an alarm device that keeps us safe. Okay? Pero it does not mean we have to stop. It just means we have to be cautious. So mas magiging mas paplanuhin natin yung mga ginagawa natin. Mas pag-iisipan natin yung mga ginagawa natin. Pero fear also has negative consequences, which is, if you want to know more about this, I have discussed this in the first episode. So, go and watch that episode to know more. Kasi tumagal tayo on this episode kung iisa-isahin natin. Pero yun nga, sabi rin sa isang quote, tawag dito, fear is normal. Okay? Pero, fear is good kasi it has an advantage. Pero cowardice is actually not good kasi it limits us. As I have said in one of in the episode last time, fear that we don't take action on becomes our limitation. Okay? So, diniscuss din natin to, put the 10 things that can put fears into perspective. Kasi, yun nga, we are letting fear overcome us, which prevents us from living the life that we have dreamed of. Pero we can put fears into perspective such that, para yon mas maintindihan natin, which is yung purpose naman talaga kung bakit natin ito dito. Para mas maintindihan natin siya and mas maging fearless tayo. Okay? So, these are the 10 which ito yung naging focus ko on the past, on the episode last week. Okay? So, sabi nga ni Dale Carnegie, inaction breeds doubt. Kasi dito kasi sa 10, yung last natin, fear is no match for bold action. Really, the antidote to fear is taking action. Sabi dito ni Dale Carnegie, inaction breeds doubt and fear. Kapag hindi tayo kumikilos, it breeds doubt and fear. Mas namamagnify niya yung mga doubts and fears natin sa sarili natin. But action breeds confidence and courage. I know a lot of us wants to have confidence, wants to have courage. And we can only have those if we take action. So if you want to conquer your fear, do not sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. Okay? So we cannot develop confidence, we cannot develop courage by just sitting down at home. Sabi nga niya, go out and get busy. This is pandemic time, sasabihin sa akin, yun naman kasi makalabas, di ba, naka-quarantine ka. It does not mean you have to go outside. It just means that you show up. Online na tayo ngayon, there are a lot of things that we can do online. There are a lot of ways that we can show up online instead of hiding at home. Na matagal ko na rin kasing ginawa yan, magtago sa bahay. Even before pandemic, okay? I've always been hiding, I've always been isolating. And that only developed what? Doubts and more fear in me. So I have to take action. I want a good life, and if I want a good life, I have to take action. So that, and now, as you can see, I am here in front of you, speaking in front of you. Doing actually this is one of the fears I have. Okay? Pero when I took action a couple of years ago, eto na ako ngayon in front of you. Showing up and giving out my message because I believe that one of you out there can benefit from what I am sharing and what I am going to share. Ayan. So, hello, Master Coach Hasmin. Thank you for joining me. And also, Coach Lynn, thank you for joining me live. Okay. So, sabi nga nila, diba? Everything you ever wanted is on the other side of fear. If I want something, I have to overcome that fear. What's on the other side of fear is the thing that I want. So, I want a good life. I have to overcome my fear. I have to conquer my fear. I want my dreams to come true. So, may kailangan akong pagdaan. I'm not saying it's easy. Hindi yan naman katulad lang ng pagtalon. Pag tumalong ka sa other side, nandun na. Okay? It is a process. But what's important is, it is possible. It is possible. It is possible for us to achieve our dreams. It is possible for us to have the good life that we have been envisioning for our life. It is possible for us, okay, to get to the other side. Okay, so yan. The next thing I will be going to share with you is the 4 steps process to overcoming fear. Okay? The 4-step process to overcoming fear. So yung first one is that to own our fears. The first step is to own our fear by being aware of it and acknowledging it. Kasi wala naman tayong magagawa actually kapag hindi natin tinatanggap at hindi tayo nagiging aware that we have our own fears. Okay? Two things. First is, may madalas kasi in denial tayo doon sa mga bagay-bagay na ayaw talaga natin. Hindi naman ako takot dyan. Or kaya, hindi ayaw ko lang naman talaga yan. Okay. And second is, we think that others should be the one responsible for it. So we are not really owning it. Yung tipong, lalabas ako kapag na-lift na lahat. Or gagawin ko ito kapag umokay na yung mga rules. Or, ano bang best example? Like for me, I don't have my own kids yet. Okay, I'm childless. And 2 years before, very devastated ako na hindi ako magkaroon ng anak. And isinisi ko na lahat, sa lahat, yung pagiging barren ko. Sinisi ko na ang husband ko, sinisi ko na ang family ko, sinisi ko na si Lord na bakit hindi ako magkaanak. Pero that's taking off my hand the responsibility of owning that, that situation. And what it makes me is that hopeless. Kasi wala akong magawa. Bakit? Kasi isinaalang-alang ko sa ibang tao, iba yung pwedeng makagawa. Okay? Pero if I own it. I own my fear. I can do something about it. Pero hanggat hindi natin ino-own yung fear natin, wala talaga rin tayong magagawa. So that's the first step for us to overcome our fear. It's for us to own it so that we know we can do something about it. The next step. So if we are able to recognize it, to be aware of our fear, and we already acknowledge it as something that is our responsibility. The next step is to reshape our fear. It's to reshape our fear. This just means that we need to have a different perspective of how we see the things that we are fearful of. One of my fears, okay, one of the fears of a barren woman, okay, is yung fear of being alone. Yung fear of being alone. Wala kang makakasama at the end of your life. Pag tumanda ka, sinong kasama mo? Walang mag-aalaga sa'yo, walang magmamahal sa'yo. And being not for women, not being able to bear your own child, there is also that fear of being abandoned by your partner. Kasi we have this, tawag dito, we have also this culture of like, kailangan ang mga lalaki merong anak. So, kung hindi tayo magkaroon ng anak, we also have that fear in us, that fear of being abandoned, that fear of being rejected. Okay? So, paano ko ba nakikita yon? Nakikita ko siya before as something na wala akong magawa. Okay, so kung iiwanan niya ako, iwanan niya ako. Or kung fearing being alone, so at the end of my life, I will be alone. So, what I have imagined nga nito is yung sa burol ko eh. Sa burol ko, sino yung taong pupunta doon? Kung, syempre yung magulang ko, kung nauna yung magulang ko, syempre wala na sila. Pwede nila ako sundin at the other side. Pero not on that day, di ba? So, sino? Husband ko. Pwede? Pag nauna din siya sa akin, sino na? Wala na, di ba? So, that was one of my fears before. Fear of being alone. Pero, because I've owned that fear, and no, acknowledge that I can do something about it. What I did is to reshape that fear. Reshape in a way that I know I can do something about it. And this is one way, okay? This is one way of how, of reshaping my fear. Okay? So, alam ko, I will be alone if I won't be able to bear my own child. Pero pwede namang may sumama sa akin eh. If I can create an impact to others. They may not be my own family, biologically, pero maraming nagmamahal, pwedeng magmahal na tao, maraming pwedeng ah, mag-alaga. There are a lot of people who cares. Okay? Who cares? Sometimes hindi lang kasi natin tinatanggap. Pero there are a lot of people who can love me and care for me if only I can open up myself and make that connection with them. So that's how I reshape my fear actually. So yung diniscuss natin, okay, na 10, okay, 10 things that can put fears into perspective is also a way of reshaping the fear. Okay? Thinking, okay, parang putting in our minds that fear will always be there. But it does not mean we have to stop. That fear is something, number 5, that fear is something that indicates you are about to learn something. That fear indicates you are about to learn something. So, hindi yung fear, yung iniisip ko na fear na kinatatakutan ko na magiging malungkot ako kasi mag-isa na lang ako. Pero why not see it in a way that that fear of being alone is actually indicating that I am about to learn something new. Diba? Or that fear is a result from a lack of something, a lack of understanding. So if I can only understand where that fear of being alone is coming from, then I can take action about it. Okay? So that's the second step, reshaping your fear. So putting, having a new perspective on how we see our fears. Yung third step natin is of course to take risk. Okay? Sabi nga natin kanina, 'di ba? Go out there. Go out there and get busy. Risky, yes. But it is part of overcoming your fears. You cannot develop the confidence and the courage sitting down at home. Or you cannot develop the confidence and courage hiding, isolating. Go out there, show up, do the works, take risks. That's the third step on how we can overcome our fear. Um, Sabi nga dito, playing it safe often feels like low risk. So when we play it safe, hindi tayo kumikilos, dito lang tayo. On the safety, on the comfort of where we currently are. Not just physically, pero yung thoughts, minsan kasi may mga mental states tayo where we are already comfortable, where we already feel safe. So doon lang nako-contain yung the way we think, the way we view things. Okay? So, playing it safe often feels like a low risk proposition, but what if the opposite is true? What if the opposite is true? What if your playing it safe is actually a high risk approach? Sabi nga nila, there are what's the two highest expense that we have in life? Ask natin yung viewers, Hi, coach partner. Thank you for joining me. Okay. What do you think are the two most expensive things that we are paying in our lives? Is it yung expense natin ng bahay, rent ng bahay, rent yung payment natin sa loan natin ng car? Is it the education of us, of our children? Is it the food that we are eating? Sino dito yung mga nagba-budget? Yan, si Coach Norge. Ano yan eh, nasa financial company yan and really may expertise si Coach Nord when it comes to financials. So, ano yung two top highest things that we are paying? Correct me if I'm wrong, pero these are the two things that I have learned. First one is the taxes. If we are paying due taxes, yung due taxes ha, okay, yung nagbabayad ng tama. If we are paying the due taxes, that's one. That's the top expense that you have. The second one is actually the opportunities that we are letting go. Sa lahat. So isipin natin, ano yung mga opportunities that we have let go because we let fear stop us. What have it cost us? So think about it. If we did not let fear stop us from taking that opportunity, ano sana yung buhay natin? Yes, there is that fear na what if nag-fail? So, ang tanong natin, what if it did not? What if it did not? So what would have our life been if we did not let fear stop us? So take risks. Take risks. Relating to my situation, no, one of the, sabi ko naman kanina, one of the things that I fear is the public speaking. Speaking in public and speaking about my barrenness. Speaking about being childless. I have this fear that people will judge me. That people will think negatively of me. But I took the risk. First is I of course first is I own my fear. That fear of being judged because I am childless. I own it. And because I've owned it, I know I can do something about it. I have reshaped that fear. O, ang ano ko nga, ang sabi ko nga before sa sarili ko is, no ngayon, kung ayaw nila sa akin. There will always, kasi here's one thing that I've learned also. We cannot please everybody. We cannot please everybody. So if you are trying to please everybody, friend, mapapagod ka lang. So I just reshape my fear. I cannot please everybody. So what if somebody will judge me? I know somebody else will will connect with me, will love me, will care for me when I open up. Okay, if only I can open up, I will be open in me being childless. And I took the risk. 2 years ago, September, when I did my first FB Live, and it is about childlessness. Prior to doing that live, nanginginig pa talaga ako, ayoko. Kasi parang feeling ko, i-judge ako na lahat ng tao. Pero that was one of the, well, so far until now, that is my most viewed Facebook Live. And a lot of the comment really shows their love and their care for me. Na yun nga, I was, I took the courage to express, to show up, to share my message as someone who is childless. Na in our society, especially here in the Philippines, it is very taboo. At least that was my thinking. Pero I have rephrased that already. I have reshaped that already. So that's the third. Take the risk. Um, so yun, tuloy ko lang pala. I took the risk and here I am today. I've found a family that uh, encourages me, that inspires me, that celebrates with me, even if I'm silent. And that I found it in uh, Decaf Coffee Republic with Life Coach Philippines. So my fellow coaches there really shows care and love and trust. I really feel that I belong in that community, in that group, created, in that space created by Master Coach Cee. So, what if nagtago ako, patuloy akong naging mag-isa, I did not take the risk? What would my life have been? I am just glad that I took the risk. Okay, so that's the third. Our fourth one is, and last, okay, before pala yung last, sabi nga dito, too many people are thinking of security. Eh, kasama ako dun sa mga too many people. Instead of opportunity. So they seem to be more afraid of life than death. I was too concerned of my security. I was hiding because I want to be safe. Ayoko lumabas kasi baka i-judge ako ng maraming tao, baka matay ako. So I was hiding, but then it's like a death. It's like, it's a death for me. It's like that I'm dead. I am living but you're dead. So, ayan siguro, dyan siguro galing yung living and dead. Diba? I am functioning. I am, tawag doon, I am good at work. Pero deep inside, is their life? What is my life really during that time? So, tama to eh. This really resonates with me. They seem to be more afraid of life than death. And that day is me. So, if you can relate, please do comment in the chat box. So, yun. Let's not be afraid of life. On the other side of fear is not just the things that you want, but the life that you want. So let's be more afraid of feeling dead inside than of living life na yes, there are uncertainties. Pero kung titignan lang din natin, nandun talaga yung buhay na gusto natin. So this is actually the fourth step. Okay? Build your courage muscle. Sabi natin kanina, yung third natin kasi is take risk. So taking risk is the start. You can start. If you have the courage to start, you also have the courage to succeed. But only if you build your courage muscle. Courage is a decision. It's a decision that we have to make every day, every time. Kasi every time, itong si fear, lalabas at lalabas. Especially at the start. Kasi sanay na yung brain natin eh. Sanay na yung brain natin na matakot. initial reaction, di ba? Fear is a reaction. So, ang initial reaction natin will always be fear. If there is something new that we want to do, there will always be fear. Pero for us to finally overcome that, building our courage muscle will always be an everyday decision. So it's time na lalabas si fear. We have to decide to be courageous. So pag nalampasan mo kasing isang bagay, yung susunod na bagay na gagawin mo is another new thing. Bago na naman siya kay brain. And the brain does not like new things. It does not like uncertainty. Bago sa atin so there is an element of uncertainty. So, let's decide again to be courageous. So, build that courage muscle by taking risks regularly. By making that decision to have the courage every time we encounter the fear. And fear are not just physical dangers. A lot of our fears nowadays are actually intangible. Like fear of building the business, fear of venturing into something new. If we have a dream, sabi nga ni Coach Rizel, nung Samot Summit, dreams do come true to those who have the courage to pursue it. Kaya hindi nagiging totoo yung dreams natin because we don't really have that courage to pursue them. Pagkatapos ng isang hurdle, nahirapan, ayawan na. Diba? So, let's build that courage muscle. So, those are the 4 steps that we can do, 4 strategies that we can do for us to overcome that fear. So, yung first one natin is own your fear. Own your fear. The second is, ano yung second natin? Reshape that fear. I have provided the 10 that you can use for you to reshape your fear. The third one is take risks. Take risks. And the fourth one is to build our courage muscles. So make the decision to be courageous every day. So sabi dito ni Coach Partner Glacy, nakalagay, ano ang mawawala? Okay? It costs you your dream. What does it cost you if you let fear stop you? It costs you your dream. So if we have yung dream natin, ano na mangyayari dun if we don't have the courage? If we allow fear to stop us, to limit us? This is the question that I will leave with you. What would life look like if you decide to face your fear? What would your life look like if you decide to face your fear? Only you can know. Only you can decide. So with that, I would like to invite you to my coaching program. It is to live a life of courage. Okay, so we will dive deeper into how we can develop that courage. So in this series that we have, mas i-maintain natin the fears so that we can fear less. Okay, so in this coaching program, live a life of courage, you will know how to develop that courage within you. So let's bring out that courage in you and claim the life that is rightfully yours. That is rightfully yours. Ano yung life na yun? a life of freedom, a life of abundance, and a life of joy. We've always been dreaming that. Anong gusto mo sa buhay? Maging masaya. Ang gusto mo sa buhay? Maging komportable. But for us to have those things, let's have the courage to pursue our dreams. So this is actually a 12-week one-on-one coaching journey. So where you will learn to face your fears and break through life challenges in pursuit of what truly matters to you. What truly matters to you? Ano ba yung talaga importante sa'yo? Gusto mo ba talaga yun? So let me journey with you in this program. So the investment fee is there. We can start anytime that uh, you are ready to start. Okay, so just connect with me in that number 0917-801-9550. You can email me at coachceebercasio@gmail.com. Okay, so at the Live a Life of Courage coaching program contains this module. So yung first module is what do you do when the going gets tough? Just like now, we are in tough time. What do you do? How do you cope? How can we change that perspective? Eh, So let gratitude be a daily practice. Because when there is gratitude, fear has no space in there. Gratitude and fear that cannot exist at the same time. So what will be a change in your response and what will be a change in your attitude? Okay, so connect with me. Okay, so again, let me just mention this, we had the Samut Summit event. Tapos na po ito. Okay? So this happened last August 10 and 11. And if you miss attending the Samut Summit virtual event, okay, we're 20 scholars and students of Master Coach A in 6 Steps to Six Figures Speaking Career Program have delivered their 5 minutes speech. They showed up for the challenge, okay? And two of the speakers are tawag dito, delivered their speeches in 5 minutes, and that is Coach Sean and Coach Rizal. Congratulations to everyone who organized and made the summit successful. Okay, so the replay, okay, if you have missed it, the replay is now available. It is now available. So, pwede nyo pong makuha yan together with the freebies that each of the speaker have provided during the summit. Kasi kanya-kanya speaker may mga kanya-kanyang freebie na binagay. O iba-ibang klase din, may mga coaching toolkits, okay, may mga coaching session na ibibigay. Ayan. So kasama rin yan together with the Riding the Wheel of Life. It is an online coaching course created by Master Coach A, where you can discover the step-by-step process for focusing on what matters most in crafting a rich and rewarding and purposeful life that you want. Okay, so we offer this for a donation of $100. Okay, so donation siya. We don't, sabi nga ni Master Coach A, this is very valuable and we don't really want to sell it. So if you can just donate. So yung donation na to will be part of what we are doing, okay, as life coaches as we advance mental fitness and mental preparedness, okay, in our in the Philippines. Ayun. So also before I end, okay, let me invite you to be part. This is also part of what we do as life coaches from the Life Coach Philippines. So, if you are not yet a smart holder of B-Learning e-card, so ito po yung ating B-Learning e-card here. Let me invite you to become a mental model collector like us and be part of the B-Learning Society. Okay, B-Learning Society is the tent maker for the B-Learning Home for Mental Fitness. So, Master Coach A has a vision and she wants to build a facility for mental fitness here in the Philippines. So part of the donation actually on the when you get the replay for the summit will support also this endeavor of building a facility, a learning home, be-learning home for mental fitness. Okay, so as a be-learning e-card holder, you'll enjoy 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic. Okay, so when you become a B-Learning e-card holder, there are perks. Okay, we have 3 perks. Okay, so yan yung major perks, pero there are a lot of bonuses actually. So the first perk is to have a 5% discount for the food and beverage orders that you get from tawag dito, Decaf Coffee Republic. Okay? So, Decaf Coffee Republic is, I think, open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. during this pandemic season. So, you can order and it will be available either for pick up on for delivery. So, yung dine-in po natin kasi medyo na-stop because of the ECQ protocols natin. Okay, so aside from the 5% discount, we also have the, you can also get an all-access pass to the masterclass conducted by Master Coach A for mental models. Okay? So, yung mental model natin for this month, this is a monthly masterclass. So, yung mental model mental model masterclass natin for the month of August will be happening already this Saturday. So, if you are interested, okay? So, I will tell you later kung kanino tayo pwedeng mag-register. So, that's the second perk that we get. It's the all-access pass to the masterclass by Master Coach A. And the third perk that we will have is a 90-minute coaching session with a senior life coach from the Life Coach Philippines. So, if you want to experience what it is to be coached by a life coach. So, this is actually your best best way to experience coaching coaching session kung medyo ano pa lang kayo uh, checking it out, ayan. So this being a member of the Be Learning Society includes a 90-minute coaching session with a senior life coach for every month that you renew that you are a member. Okay, so if you are new to the concept of mental model, so baka ngayon nyo lang na-encounter yung mental model kasi the Be Learning discuss about mental models. So mental model is an explanation of how something works. So it is a concept, a framework, or a world view that you carry around in your mind to help you interpret. Okay? To help you interpret the world and understand the relationship between things. So when we go outside, example kasi, that fear is actually a mental model. It is part of the mental model that is going on in our head on how we interpret things. Diba? So sabi nga natin, fear is an irrational belief, a distorted view of a distorted expectation or a distorted memory, diba? So it is somehow it's a mental model that is running in our head. Pero there are mental models kasi that are really helpful and powerful for us to achieve success. So, mental models are deeply held beliefs on how the world works. So, why do we need to study mental models? Why is it important for us to know about mental models? And to know the mental models that are beneficial for our success, for us to achieve the dreams that we want. So it's because building up a base of the most valuable and universal mental models, you are building up your trunks of knowledge that you can use for the rest of your life. So yun nga, binibuild up natin yung trunks of knowledge. What I mean by trunks is yung baon natin ng kaalaman. Okay, bini-build up natin, nagdadagdag tayo doon ng mga kaalaman which we will carry for the rest of our lives. Learning, ang isang step natin kanina, di ba, on overcoming your fear is reshaping your fear. Studying about mental models can really help you reshape that fear and gain a new perspective about life. So mental models are the critical category of knowledge that gets more relevant over time and can be applied across a wide array of different domains. So, pwede mo yang i-apply in any area of your life, not just at work, not just in the family, not just in your business or in your relationship, pero in almost every area of your life. So yun nga, the next mental model masterclass is on August 21, this coming Saturday at 7 p.m. And Master Coach A will cover the Polymath mental model. Ano ba yung Polymath mental model? So ito yung if you are familiar of the saying that we always say that jack of all trades, master of none. Diba? So, and it has a negative connotation for us kasi jack of all trades pero master of none. Eh gusto natin maging master tayo of one thing or maging master tayo of everything. Diba? So, learn how you can combine skills and become a superstar in your field. Discover why the polymath will win in this 21st century. If you want to be part of this masterclass, so contact Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 to register. And if you need assistance, if you think that you cannot message Coach Rizal, you can just message me as well. And I will be glad to assist you in your registration. We also want to, okay, so for those individuals who intend to embark on becoming a life coach, on the journey of becoming a life coach. So Life Master Coach A now offers the co-actively co-create life coach certification program. I was part of the batch 1 of that which na nag-graduate kami last April, and super kakaiba siya. Okay, so this is a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching as an active process of creating a new path to achieving result in life so that success is inevitable in every coaching partnership. Okay, so as a life coach, of course, we want to have a coachee. So in this certification program by Master Coach A, we want ano, we want you to have success in your coaching relationship, in your coaching partnership with your coaching. So it includes a 21-day web-based journey. So meron tayong 21-day online journey na as soon as you register, you can already gain access for that. So marami. You can just spend 30 minutes of your time on that and you can already start learning the concepts, the tools that you need to be a life coach. Okay? Pero of course, that those are just concepts that yes, that are very valuable. Pero yun, meron pa din tayo kasing 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A. Na si mismo si Master Coach A yung magkakandak nito. 3 days live bootcamp to, and it will start this coming August 28. So that will be every Saturday, August 28, September 4, and September 11. So aside from those, so supposedly dapat ganyan, tapos ka na sa life coach certification mo, di ba? Meron pa, because we believe na hindi natatapos doon yung certification. Sorry. Di doon natatapos yung yung kaalaman mo being a life coach. Kasi as a life coach, ano yung susunod mo? You want to, if you are someone who wants to build a business around the profession of life coach. So this program also offers a 3-day life business bootcamp with a senior coaching team from the Life Coach Philippines. Okay? So yun. So this is one course that will be very, very valuable for you if you want to venture into the journey of life coaching. So if you so the program package also comes with many other bonuses. So connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. So do join us for another coaching conversation tomorrow with the following coaches. Okay, so Coach Cee at 10 a.m. for coaching for 70 times 7. Okay, Master Coach A. Yeah, Master Coach A for coaching for entrepreneurs at 2 p.m. tomorrow. And of course, Coach Candy for coaching for mental fitness at 4 p.m. So, ayan. So, once again, this is Life Coach Cee Bercasio from the Life Coach Philippines. If you want to connect with me, you can contact me at the following number. So my phone number is 0917-801-9550, or you can email me at coachbercasio@gmail.com. Inviting you also, encouraging you to join me inside my uh, private Facebook group, Absolutely Worthy Coaching Community. Worthiness is your birthright. You don't have to earn it, but you have to reclaim it. And it takes courage to reclaim what's rightfully ours. Okay. Do like also my page, Life Coach Cee Bercasio. Okay, so ayun, so again, this is Life Coach Cee Bercasio from the Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us from the Philippines. Love bam boom, love bam boom, love bam boom. Bye. See you tomorrow.